And what the grand jury found was the Tutko family history began in Schuylkill County in the 1990s when Kimberly Tutko had children. She had 3 children whose were not to Jared Tutko. Those children, ultimately her parental rights were terminated in Schuylkill County, and she no longer had those children. She began a relationship with Jared Tutko Sr. in Schuylkill County. At Schuylkill County, Children and Youth was involved with their family, as I noted. They then moved to New Jersey. In New Jersey, authorities began involvement with the family, began with medical neglect of Ariana Tutko, one of the daughters of the family, who had a seizure disorder, who was not getting proper medication from her parents at the time. And in fact, when Jared Tutko Jr. was born, because of concerns with New Jersey authorities, he was placed in foster care after his birth. Eventually, the Tutkos moved back here to Pennsylvania. Sometime in 2006, their involvement with Dauphin County Children and Youth Services begins with a referral from the New Jersey authorities. Contact was made here because even right prior to them moving to Pennsylvania, New Jersey authorities had been concerned in 2005 about lack of weight gain for the children. The 2006 Dauphin County Children and Youth screened out, what they call screened out, it's referred to in the grand jury report, that referral. That is really no further action was taken. In 2008, again a referral was made to Children and Youth. This involved basically hygiene with one of the Tutko children, hygiene issues that were pretty bad, that resulted in a referral. The grand jury found that there were not a lot of documents that still remained from that involvement of children and youth, so we really don't know a whole lot about what happened in 2008. In 2010, there was a series of issues in the school, the Harrisburg School District, that were reported, again, revolving mostly around things like hygiene, care. Children and Youth was again involved. They did go to the home in 2010. Their next involvement was in 2013 when there was a what we call Childline referral. Childline is the reporting mechanism for child abuse referrals in the state of Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. This involved a report of domestic violence that had occurred between the Tutkos, between Jared Sr. And Mrs. Tutko. At that time, a caseworker did go to the home. The caseworker was able to see Jared Tutko Jr. He had wet hair at that time. His father showed him to the caseworker and he had wet hair. Well, the next visit, another child told the caseworker that the reason he had wet hair was because he had poop throughout his hair that the father had tried to clean before showing Jared Jr. to the caseworker. In 2013, the case went from the initial caseworker to another caseworker and supervisor. The initial caseworker was concerned that the Tutkos were uncooperative. They would not sign certain consent forms. They were not enrolling the kids in school. When the case went to a different caseworker, that caseworker didn't share the same concerns, had a different impression of the case, and sometime in late 2013, there's basically an end to the contact with children and youth.